In this video, I'm going to be trading Forex currency pairs utilizing Fractal Chaos Bands, the 20 period simple moving average, and the 50 period simple moving average. Gus Schmidt here, and I'm back again with a new trading video. So today I'm on the pocket option platform, and I'm going to be trading regular currency pairs, not the OTC pairs, regular currency pairs on the platform, utilizing two indicators, the Fractal Chaos Bands and the 20 period simple moving average and the 50 period simple moving average. So if we go into our indicator icon here, we have the Fractal Chaos Bands here. We click that on, and then for the moving average, we would click this twice. And for the Fractal Chaos Band settings here, I have the period set to 2, which is the default setting. And in the style settings, I've changed the background color to white, so we can save that. And the reason why I changed the color is that we can see the red and the green lines here. The green lines represent dynamic levels of resistance, while the red lines represent dynamic levels of support. And for my moving average indicator, uh, the first setting, the first moving average I've set to 20 period SMA. And in the style settings, I've changed the line width to 2 pixels, blue for the 20 SMA here. So that's the blue line here, the 20 SMA. The second moving average, which is the uh, 50, wait, this is the 20. The second moving average is the 50 period SMA. And in the style settings, I've set the 50 SMA to green, 2 pixels for the line width. And for my candlestick charts, I've set the candles to 1 minute, regular Japanese candles. So each of these candles is 1 minute. And for my trade timer, I've set the trade timer to 5 minutes. So I'll be looking at 1 minute candles while taking 5 minute trade expiries. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and look for some setups. Okay, so I'm on the US dollar, Canadian dollar currency pair, and I just took a buy trade. Now, the reason why I took the buy trade here, I took the 5 minute buy trade is, first of all, the candle here, this green candle closes above the upper boundary of the Fractal Chaos Band line here, which suggests a continued bullish momentum to the upside. Secondly, the 20 SMA and the 50 SMA are sloping both upwards in an upward direction here. The 20 SMA line is the blue line. The green line here is the 50 SMA. So we want to trade with the trend here. And I took a 5 minute trade, which allows the trend to play out over the 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and wait for about 30 seconds left in the trade and look at the check the results of the trade. Okay, so I just took another trade on US dollar Japanese yen. While we wait for the results of the US dollar trade, the US dollar Canadian dollar, I went ahead and took a trade on the US dollar Japanese yen here. And the reason why I took the trade here is you see this green candle here, this previous green candle closes above the upper boundary of the Fractal Chaos Band line. In addition to that, we're seeing the blue 20 SMA line and the green 50 SMA line both sloping in an upward direction, suggesting a continued bullish trend to the upside. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause the video and wait for the expiration of this trade till about 30 seconds left. We still have the US dollar Canadian dollar trade going. That trade will expire first, and then the USD JPY trade, the 5 minute trade will expire afterwards. So we'll be there to monitor the results of both of these trades. Okay, so we have about 30 seconds left with the US dollar Canadian dollar trade here. So let's watch this currency pair and wait for the expiration. It's set to expire. Okay, so that trade was in the money. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video and wait for the USD JPY trade to expire next. Okay, so we have about 30 seconds left in the US dollar Japanese yen trade here. So we're going to wait for the expiration of this trade and see the results. Okay, great. So that trade won, it was in the money. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video and look for our next setup. Okay, so I'm on the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar currency pair, and I just took a sell trade or a put trade here. And the reason why I took the trade is this previous red candle closes below the lower boundary of the fractal chaos band line here, suggesting a continued bearish momentum to the downside. In addition to that, if you look at the blue 20 SMA line, it's sloping downwards along with the green 50 SMA line. You're beginning to see it also begin to slope downwards. So all three of these confluences suggest a continued bearish momentum to the downside over the next 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video uh, up until about 30 seconds left in this 5 minute trade so we can see the results of the trade. Okay, so I'm back on the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar trade here, and we have a few seconds left in the trade. Uh, Looks like we're going to be a winner here. The price continued to push downward here from the entry point here. This red line represents my entry point in the trade. Okay, great. So we won that trade. That trade was in the money. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and look for our next setup. Okay, so I'm on the US dollar, Canadian dollar currency pair, and I just took a sell trade here. And the reason why I took the sell trade is I did, this previous red candle, we have the current red candle, but this previous red candle, I waited for this candle to close below this lower boundary of the fractal chaos band line. I didn't wait here. I didn't take the trade here at this candle because the candle had not closed below this boundary. This candle closed below this boundary because if I take in the trade here, it may have reversed on me because there's a level of support here and could have bounced back up. So I waited for this candle to close below this level of support and took the sell trade. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and wait for the expiration at the end of 5 minutes to see the results of the trade. Also wanted to mention that the 20 SMA line sloping downward. Then we see the green 50 SMA line beginning to slope downward, also suggesting a bearish momentum in the price of the US dollar, Canadian dollar. So let's wait for about 30 seconds left in the trade, and I'll come back and look at the results. Okay, so we have a few seconds left in the trade. So let's wait for the expiration. Okay, so that trade was in the money. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and look for one more setup. Okay, so I'm on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen currency pair, and I just took a buy trade here. And the reason why I took the buy trade is this candle here, although it closed above the upper boundary of the fractal chaos band, I wanted to wait a little bit because if you notice, uh, these candles here, this particular candle, for instance, closed above, but then it shot back down here. This red, we have the strong bearish engulfing candle. So I kind of wanted to wait to see how the next candle would behave. And it showed a bearish, a bullish green candle here. So this confirmed to me that there would be a continued bullish momentum to the upside here, unlike this candle here, which shot back down the next candle. In addition to that, we're looking, there's the green, the blue 20 SMA line is beginning to slope sharply upward. And then we also have the green 50 SMA showing a positive slope as well. So all three of these confluences suggested to me that there would be a continued bullish momentum to the upside in the Canadian dollar Japanese yen currency pair here. So yes, uh, you want to wait till the next candle to see how the next candle behaves, because I noticed even though we were showing a positive slope on both of these SMA lines, here for instance, the candle, even though the candle closed, the next candle shot back down. Here again, the candle closed above, but it came back down. Whereas here, I was more patient and waited to see how this candle behaved. And so the candle continued to push. The green candle suggested a continued push to the upside. So uh, I'm going to pause the video till about 30 seconds left so we can see the results of this trade. Okay, so we have about 30 seconds left in the trade. The price retraced back downward here, but hopefully we'll see a bullish push to the upside here. Wow, so that was close, but we won that trade. Very close trade, but we eked out the push back upward with this green candle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video and look for one last trade. Okay, so I'm back again on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, and this time I took another buy trade. Uh, and the reason why I took the buy trade is this previous candle here closed above the upper boundary of the Fractal Chaos Band line, suggesting a bullish momentum to the upside. In addition to that, after the candle closed, I waited for the behavior of this current candle, and noticed it was still on a continued bullish trend. It didn't retrace back downward right away, like in the previous trades, the previous candles here that I mentioned earlier. In addition to that, we're seeing a continued sloping upward of the blue 20 SMA line and the 50 EMA, the 50, simple moving, the 50 SMA. We have the 20 SMA and the 50 SMA. The price is retracing back, seems to retrace back, but Uh, I'm confident that this price will continue to push upward. So we're going to wait till about 30 seconds left and in the trade and come back and check out the results of this trade. Okay, so we have a few seconds left in the trade. So let's wait for the expiration. The price did indeed continue to push upward here from the entry point, which is my green line here. Even though there was a small retracement on the next candle, I was confident that the price would continue to push upward here. So that trade was a winner. Okay, great. So I'm going to end the trading session here. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions about the strategy. Subscribe to my channel if you're interested in keeping up with my latest trading strategies. I also wanted to mention that I've only been risking about 5% of my capital. And that's because, we want to grow the account slowly but surely. If you risk too much, high percentages of your capital, that could also lead to huge losses. The idea is we want to be consistently profitable and have more wins than losses, thereby growing our account over the long term. Okay, I also have a link to the platform if you're interested in trading this strategy on pocket option. I have a link to the pocket option in the video comments and or in the channel description of the video. So feel free to sign up. So yeah, thank you for watching Fractal Chaos Bands Moving Average Trading Strategy, Gus Schmidt.